Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're going to be doing some Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. This is brand spanking new to me. I have attempted a little bit of this flight before, but obviously that's like a really long flight path. We're going to be doing some of this bush flying, as you saw me selecting in the menu just a minute ago. Let's go ahead and get started at Breckenridge. And of course, right off the bat, we're in the air. Okay, let's see. First stop. We're starting along a stretch of road. Okay, so let's adjust the camera here, because the outside of the plane view is arguably the best. I took off the end of the runway, and there's a road. Let's see. Takes a right turn. Could be going south. I'm going north. We need to hang a left. Okay, let's see. We just left AIYK right off the end of the runway. Let's hit the back on track. There is a extra thing that you get if you don't use the back on track, but I'm not afraid to use it. Oh, yeah. It had me start somewhere different. So we're gonna meet up with this road over here, and I am at too high of a speed. Set that there. Move our nav log a little bit so we can see our airspeed a little bit better. Let's see. First stop, plane airstrip. Wind our way north along a stretch of road. That is not where we are. Where are we? Oh, we're headed off. Oh, we were supposed to go north. We're going the wrong way. We're gonna hit that airport again, and then I think we're gonna follow the river. Let's see, river breaks off of the main flight path. Where's that airstrip we took off from? I have lost it. Hey, Tender Slender! Okay, we are right over the starting location. Time to hang a bit of a right. Headed east for a bit, and it looks like we're going to be following this river. Let's kill some of our speed. We can lose some of this altitude. There's nothing wrong with having this much altitude. It just means we're a little bit further off from the cool stuff. Yeah, it looks like this pathway follows that river. Yeah, oh. Does not follow the river. It follows this road, I guess. We'll bump it back up to about 50% throttle. We're not dropping too fast. As I'm playing Hard Space Shipwrecker on Twitch. I swear I have fixed that twice already. Let's see if I can get that squared away while flying. Let's see. Mute myself so I don't hear myself and you don't hear me twice. And then dashboard. Manager. Edit stream info. We're playing Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Done. Fixed. Why was that so hard? I fixed you like twice in Restream. Oh, you're watching a Twitch stream for a giveaway? That's pretty cool. Yeah, we're following this road. That's the plan. Following the road until this. It's right here. Pump it up a little bit more. Why is our flaps must be no, our flaps are up. Okay, KIYK, fly above the Kern River as it carves through the chasm. I don't see a river down here. Oh, we're gonna hit Highway 178. We're following the road here. Should be good around 50%. And honestly, I cannot hear the music I've got in the background over the aircraft, which is weird because it's usually entirely too loud. There we go. Bumped it up just a touch. Cruiser back on track, see where we are. Yeah, we'll be okay. Crash the plane. You know, I could do that, Vlad, and I think you would enjoy it. You know what? I kind of want to start this one over because it started me off in a weird spot, pointing a weird direction, and I don't know why. So if you can suggest a cool airport to try out, or some cool stuff to fly past, we'll go crash into something. So how does the stream look? You can check out your area, it's CAK. Okay. Let's return to the main menu. Yeah, that's fine. It didn't take me where I wanted to go anyway. I adjusted some of the graphical settings because my frame rate was not great. Okay. And now everyone knows where you are. That doesn't look. There we go. Delete departure. Oh wait, no. Stop fighting me on that. Okay, there's our departure. What's a good place to check out over here? Yeah, we'll just fly around and have some fun with it. Let's change our aircraft to something a little bit sportier. How about a turboprop? King Air. That's a good one. Okay, and we're just gonna fly for the heck of it. There should be live flight conditions. Yeah, you say there's a pro football field right there, but I don't know where there is. I guess we'll just cruise around until we find it. Yeah, it does take a minute to load when you're going someplace you've never been before. Oh, you know what? I bet I could go north about 10 miles or so. Okay. I can do that. Oh, you know what? We should probably go check out the Goodyear place. I bet they've got a blimp sitting out front. Oh, come on. Too late. We're already at the
X-ray Golf Sierra Kilo ready at runway 23 departing straight out.
external. Yes, please. DFR map. A isoline map. They were facing south. They were spun up. Kill the brake. And we're basically just going to let this guy take itself off. Yeah, you can see the textures and scenery popping in as it downloads. And we're off the ground. Okay, I know what I'm doing. I'm not gonna sink. Stop telling me. What is that airfield?
Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo, you are leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved. Tower Beechcraft Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf Sierra Kilo, frequency change. Akron Canton approach Beechcraft Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf Sierra Kilo is type Beechcraft King Air 2 miles northwest of Akron Canton, 1,800 feet. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
Hey, there's a golf course.
Beechcraft Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf Sierra Kilo, Akron Canton approach. Squawk 4267. Squawk 4267 Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo.
Man, there's a lot of golf courses around here.
Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo, radar contact 3 miles south of 1 Delta, 42,000 feet. Cleared through the Charlie airspace. Cleared through the Charlie airspace, Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo.
You know, it might actually take a few passes for that. What else am I going to do here? I'm probably going to go and I'm going to do some more of that bush flying, because that's actually really fun. You know, there's only so slow I can fly. Akron, Fulton, that's the Goodyear area. Okay. We'll make a loop. Man, this thing is just ridiculously fast. That right there, to our right off the right wing, is what looks like what I would expect the Goodyear plant to look like, or their test facility. Yeah, that's what I would expect. I mean, that just screams, we do tires. We'll make another pass on it. I think some of the buildings haven't loaded. Only the biggest of places have all of their stuff scanned in. Okay, let's see. We kick north again. Oh no! Overspeeded too much. Which is a hot load of garbage because I was not putting that much stress on the aircraft. Okay, yes, I killed it. Does it take me back to the same airport? Or where does it put me? Yeah, that amount of overspeed should not have killed it. Let's see. You know what?
Tower Beechcraft Alpha Sierra.
You could go to
X-ray
Seattle.
Golf Sierra Kilo ready for straight out departure.
You know what? If we went to Seattle, we could go check out Mount Rainier. And that aircraft has got enough kick to it that we could probably make it up and over that mountain pretty easy. Yeah, I could probably hit the Space Needle. Seattle Tacoma is SEA. Okay, let's hit it. Also, that should be one of the places that is big enough to actually have all that stuff loaded in, right? I'll try to keep the speed down this time and see how she goes. I should have gone in an extra. An extra would have been really fun, but I think the turboprop was probably necessary to make it up the mountain. I mean, we're definitely going to fly around the Space Needle and give that a good look. I kind of wish they had helicopters. Oh, and if you remember Arma, that island is a real island, and I can fly around it. I know because I've tried. I was not in something particularly fast, so it took forever. And I'm so used to flying jets around that place, it's not even funny. Only it would load faster. I've got killer internet, so this should not be an issue.
X-ray Golf Sierra Kilo at runway 16 left, ready for takeoff, straight out departure.
Okay. Load it in. Fix the camera the way that we like. That going, and boom. We're rolling. You can actually see Mount Rainier off in the distance already. You know, in hindsight, I don't actually know where the Space Needle is. That's going to be interesting.
Seattle Tower, Beechcraft Alpha Sierra, X-Ray Golf Sierra Kilo frequency change. Seattle approach Beechcraft Alpha Sierra, X-Ray Golf Sierra Kilo is type Beechcraft King Air 1 miles south of
Let's
Seattle.
kick on our ISO line map.
Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
Is that north of here? It may be north of here.
Squawk Tree 456 Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo. Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo radar contact 3 miles
Okay.
south of Seattle.
Yeah, it's pretty rough on any machine.
Maintain on navigation.
But yeah, let's see if we can find Seattle. There we go. Kill some of that speed off. I think the majority of Seattle is just north of the airport.
Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo, you are leaving my airspace radar service terminated. Squawk 1200. Frequency change approved. Landing here. Landing here. Squawk 1200. Frequency change approved. Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo. Seattle approach Beechcraft Alpha Sierra. X-Ray Golf Sierra Kilo is type Beechcraft King Air 3 miles southeast of Seattle, 1,700 feet. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace. Beechcraft Alpha Sierra.
Hey, what is
X-Ray
that?
Golf Sierra Kilo Seattle approach. Squawk 6331.
Oh, there's so much concrete out here.
Squawk 6331 Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo. Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo radar contact 2 miles east of Seattle, 1,200 feet. Cleared through the Bravo airspace.
It's like so many airports
Cleared
over
through
here
the
too.
Bravo airspace Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo.
Okay, with as much green as over here, this has got to be the rich part of town. And of course, there's apartments everywhere. I figure if we follow the bay here, we'll probably see the needle, maybe? I don't know. Kind of want to go check out the mountain, though. I gotta be cruising around 20% throttle to not just overspeed. This sucker is fast. Fast enough it's almost unfun. Or do you think Seattle is, it may be on that peninsula over there? Yeah, the pop-in is redonkulous. And it's not my computer, I don't think. I think it's the way that it streams data from the cloud. Because it's, oh yeah, that's a skyline right there. That's gotta be it. Let's see if we can trim up a little bit. I'm not fighting it quite so much. Okay, that's a lot more comfortable. There we go. So yeah, oh, yep, there we go, Space Needle. We're gonna do a flyby on it. I just gotta chop my throttle again. We're only 4 nautical miles off, well, 4.5 nautical miles off from the needle. Oh, I didn't know they had boats in here. Those must be some long-term, ginormous boats. We're gonna cruise past the boats. That's got to be a shipyard. And I don't know if you can tell. Oh, is that an airport? No. I don't know if you can tell, but it's actually, they've done photogrammetry here. So everything here is like real deal 3D. Oh, we're flying right over the I guess the Seahawks field? Safeco Field. I can actually read that. Their football and baseball are right next to each other. Yeah, I guess they just have some boats out here for flavor. Even in a bank this hard, it accelerates. There's the Space Needle. Okay, Vlad, I'm gonna make you very happy, and we're gonna run smack dab into it. Oh yeah, they know people are gonna come check this out. It's handcrafted. What? I can't run into it. I feel cheated. Yeah, the Space Needle is just a government conspiracy concocted for those of us that live on the East Coast, because they know we're never going to see it. But like, I flew straight through it. What? Come on, can I hit it? I hit it! Yes! We win! Okay, this time we're cruising on out to Mount Rainier. Because I want to check out that ginormous mountain. Just sucks that it takes forever to load. I guess what they're expecting is for you to fly slow in like small areas and really fast in like high altitude, so they don't have to load quite as much scenery. But flying very fast, very low may just be a little bit too much for the service. And according to Restream, the stream should be looking awesome. And from the way the chat's popping off, I'm thinking the latency's pretty darn low too.
Seattle Tower, Beechcraft Alpha Sierra.
Okay.
X-ray Golf Sierra.
Let's go check out Mount Rainier.
16 left straight out departure.
Oh, I can almost guarantee it looks as clear on there as it does here because it's a little chunky here. Okay, we're at 100% throttle, and we're just going to let her take herself off. It's supposed to be real world right now weather, so either it's properly positioned us for takeoff into the wind, or there's just no wind here. You know what? Let's go into the cockpit. So I haven't really showed this, but you can look out that window, you can look out that window, you can look out that window, you can even look around to the back, or you can zoom in on the instruments and take a look around and like manually change stuff up. Yeah.
Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo, you are leaving my airspace frequency.
It's really freaking cool. You're so right.
Seattle Tower, Beechcraft Alpha
Okay,
Sierra.
let's kill our flaps.
Kilo frequency change.
Pretty sure that's killed the flaps.
Approach
To
Beechcraft
actually
Alpha
check
Sierra.
and
X-ray
find out.
Golf Sierra
Oh yeah,
Kilo
that
is type
definitely killed the
Beechcraft King Air,
flaps.
1 mile south of Seattle,
I've got to
1,400
pan
feet.
through here,
Request clearance to
see if I
transition
can
Bravo
find
airspace.
my flaps indicator. Yes,
Beechcraft
flaps.
Alpha Sierra. X-ray
Pitch is
Golf
neutral
Sierra
and
Kilo
flaps are up.
Squawk 7753.
Yep, flaps are up.
Squawk 7753 Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo.
Whoa, climbing a bit much there.
Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo radar.
Oh, it's because I'm still
miles south of Seattle, 2,200
full throttle.
feet. Cleared through the Bravo
Okay, so we should be able to bank off to our
Cleared for
left
the
a
Bravo
bit.
airspace Beechcraft Golf
And you can
Sierra
see
Kilo.
down there in the glass cockpit and up outside the window, they match up. That is the wonder. I know we need a VR version of this. That is the wonder of the modern glass cockpit. So most of the stuff that I get from the external cam and the VFR look is already down here on an instrument. It's actually supposed to be a simulator, not just a game. As far as flight mechanics go, there are a lot of people saying that this is just the best. But actually, after poking around with X-Plane a bit, I'm thinking maybe X-Plane may be better. Like overall, because they have VR for X-Plane. Okay, I've trimmed us down a little bit, so I don't know if you. What do you mean landing gear still? Landing gear still deployed. Oops. I wasn't looking at that indicator. Yes, I absolutely love the older versions of this. It's awesome. Okay, we got a climb of like 500 feet per minute. There we go. And we got a little bit of a dip. So we went a little bit too far with the trim. There we go. We're about as leveled out as that's going to get. Anyway, like I was saying, X-Plane. X-Plane has been on my wish list for quite a long time. And I've got one of the older X-Planes, which is still pretty good. It's much more simulatory than this. It's also surprisingly more demanding.
Beechcraft Golf Sierra
Oh,
Kilo,
come on.
contact Seattle approach on 126.5.
There we go. Leveled out again.
Going to 126.5 Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo.
There we go. I don't know if you can tell what I'm taking a look at, but it's right here. This number that keeps going up and down is my climb or descent per minute in feet. And I'm watching right here, trying to make sure that I stay tuned to the top of that mountain. Anyway, like I was saying, X-Plane has actually got VR support. And it's like you actually use the controllers on the controls built into the aircraft. Okay, no, I don't want to land at that airport. Let's see. Let's try a showcase camera. Let's see. Focus mode, auto, the drone speed, we're gonna bring that up. The camera drone? I don't actually know how to, oh, there we go. And I broke it. Okay, back to the cockpit view. So yeah, we should be coming up just short of that mountain. So we should be able to take a nice pass around it. Yes, I absolutely agree, which is why I want X-Plane. As soon as it goes on sale again, I'm picking it up. The version that I have has hacked in VR support, and it's point at the thing and change it instead of like grab and pull or whatever. But the newest version, I think, is the one that's got the grab and pull or whatever. Yeah, let's take a look around the cockpit. Okay, what do we have? We can adjust our heading. Oh, we've got everything. Yeah, it's pretty fully automatic if you've got it set up for easy mode, like I do. I'm kind of on easy mode. But like, you've got all the same controls and stuff that you would in like the real aircraft, and it's too cool. How many of the planes have you flown in this? About half. It really it depends on the flight, what aircraft I take. Like, I want more bush pilot missions.
Below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain 5,500 feet altimeter 29.905.
Okay, there we go. And we're we're just a little bit above where we're supposed to be. Poke it out the window. Yeah, we're headed right there. They have an ultralight. They do not. That's also one of the major strengths of X-Plane. It's got a huge modding community. And it actually, if you believe the marketing materials, you can design whatever plane you want, and it will run like actual simulations on how that would fly. So if you design a terrible aircraft, you're going to be attempting to fly a terrible aircraft. Does anybody know how tall Mount Rainier is? Let's see if I can Google that. Let's see. Wikipedia, elevation 14,000 feet. So we are currently halfway up the mountain, altitude-wise. So if I give it a little bit more throttle, the nose should pick back up a bit. Our speed is basically too high. Because down here I can see all the same stuff I could from the outside view. And I'm going to adjust my climb rate and pitch with my throttle. But anyway, like I was saying, the bush flights, you get to fly like a cub. Those are actually a lot of fun to fly. Maybe I should just go into third-person view and just absolutely cook. Full speed. We'll pitch back a little bit. Let's flatten her out. We should start picking up some speed. And we know we got to hit like 14,000 feet to just barely clear it. Yeah, we've still got enough climb in us that we're not really gaining speed even at 100% throttle. Anyway, as soon as we make a loop of Mount Rainier, we're definitely going to go back and do some bush flying. I think the Yosemite flight would be particularly good.
Squawk 1200. Frequency change approved Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo. Seattle Center Beechcraft Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra.
It actually really is. It's very peaceful. It took me a while to figure out how to get the camera out of the cockpit, which meant I was flying through this beautiful territory and had like very little view of what was going on. And before we do that, we'll take a look at all the aircraft that are available.
Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo radar contact 14 miles west of 21 Whiskey 10,900 feet. Altimeter 29.904.
So, if you didn't know, there's actually a VR experience at the top of Mount Rainier. It's one of the built-in Steam Workshop, made by Steam but in the workshop VR experiences. Man, this mountain goes from like kind of flat to really steep really quick. We're about 2,000 feet below the top of the mountain. It's time to put some altitude on us. So I flew the Patagonia mission, the first 2 checkpoints, flew it flawlessly. It was an absolute blast. I was just flying VFR, you know, by landmarks. Yeah, we're 500 feet off the ground right there. Yeah, it's a little over 14,000 feet. Oh, this is just gorgeous. I don't want to lose too much altitude like this. We'll throw in some rudder. Cody, welcome to the stream. We are currently flying around Mount Rainier that is not fully loaded in yet. I figured the more we fly around Mount Rainier, the more it'll load in. Have I done any of the landing challenges? I have not. That's something we could try. Okay, so we've made our loop of Mount Rainier, flew out to it, made the loop. Let's go back to the main menu. We're going to take a look at a couple of the aircraft that are available. And you want to do a landing challenge? Yes, it does. It's kind of neat. It's also kind of infuriating. Occasionally. Okay, so I've got the very base version of the game because that's what comes with the Xbox Game Pass. And we're going to start out all the way on one end. We've got the Savage Cub, which is the plain old Super Cub. We've got a Cessna Citation, which is redonkulously fast. We've got the Cessna Grand Caravan, which I have not flown, but I think could be fun. The good old standby, the Cessna 172. The 152, a little bit smaller, a little bit lighter, less load capacity, less range. Let's see, the Beechcraft King Air, which is what we were that's what we were just flying in. Or was that the Bonanza? Yeah, we were just in the King Air. The Bonanza would be fun. It's a lot more manageable for beginner pilots. It's still a low-wing aircraft, so it's a little bit more challenging than, say, the 152. I don't think I've ever seen this Robin Cadet or the Cap 10, but they both look like they could be fun. They look like aerobatic aircraft. I've never heard of this JMB aircraft VL3, but once again, it's a light sport aircraft. The Icon A5. That's the amphibious one from Flight Simulator X and the one right below this, or the one right before this, the last one that they did that they abandoned and you can't get anymore. Let's see, the Flight Design CTSL. Never heard of it. Once again, still light sport aircraft. There's the Extra 330 LT. That's going to be a fun acrobatic aircraft. That is a good old standby. Let's see, the Diamond Aircraft 62. We've got the Diamond Aircraft DA40NG. We've got the Dare TBM 930. The Cub Crafter X Cub, which is the modernized, beefier version of the Cub you saw all the way at the end. A Boeing 747-8 for some reason. A Pitt Special, which would be an absolute blast to fly. And last is the Airbus A320. And that's what you get in the base edition. That, I think, is not enough aircraft. Okay, so I want an opinion. We're going to go do an activity. Do we want to do a bush trip or a landing challenge? I give you, I don't know, maybe half a minute to figure out which one we want to do. We need more variety of jets. Like, I have flown in quite a few jets. and none of them are available for me to test fly, like the commuter jets. I've ridden in several of those. Landing challenges can be tough. I mean, that's kind of why they're a challenge. Okay, that or some chill flying through some mountains following a river. Let's see. We'll try a landing challenge. Let's try just a famous one. JFK, Sydney, Toronto, Nice. We haven't done France or Chile. Ooh, let's do Chile. Okay, let's give it a go. Oh, okay. So it's not just a land successfully, it's a follow the written line. Oh, yeah, this is going to be really tough. I'm not going to get it. I'm going to try, but I ain't going to get it. Just telling you right now. It was a good thing I familiarized myself with the with the flaps. Oh boy. And I'm going to go back to that external view. Still rising a bit. I'm going to cut the throttle back around 25%. Or not. I didn't want to sink that much. Yeah, not getting your flaps right, yes, that would absolutely mess me up. See if we can get that map up. Get our ISO line up. We can actually see how far away we are from the airfield. We're down at 35% throttle. Coming down pretty quick. Hovering around 70 knots. Okay, time to drop the throttle down to 20%. Yeah, we're losing a lot of altitude and speed. We're right there on the edge of a stall. And it's just burbling. Like that turbulence is nuts. All flaps. Throttle is chopped. Brakes on, brakes off. Oh, I missed by so much. Okay. I mean, I made it. I'm on a scoreboard somewhere near the bottom. Okay, landing smoothness was okay. Ground roll was really good, I think. Probably. Landing position, middle of the road. Yeah, I'm not anywhere near the best. Let's try New York. Sure, why not? I don't know anything about New York. Okay, 15 knots out of the north is our wind. 160 knots is our start. 140 knots is our end. Let's see how it goes. Yes, okay, so this one, yeah, I didn't die on the last one, but I was the only one in the aircraft. This one, we got people in it. At least that's the way it's loaded. All right, let's give it a go. Okay, where's my glass cockpit? Okay, yeah, that's not helpful at all. Shoot. I gotta lose a lot of altitude. I know it looks like I'm not really pointed at it, but that's because I'm not. We got a crosswind. If I remember right, this challenge was crosswind. I think it said we were supposed to be like 140 knots shortly before landing. I think we're actually on par. Because we're slowly losing speed and we're slowly losing altitude. Okay, challenge complete. Oh, there we go. I think that is one that I can actually be pretty proud of. Because that was tough, especially for something that I've never flown before. I've never flown one of these before. I stopped a little bit short, and that's because I forgot I had the brakes on. But, yeah. France maybe? Or do you want to, kind of hang out flying around in the mountains? I'm kind of liking the challenges, though. I'm just going to be kind of sad when I run out of them. Okay, we'll do one more landing challenge, and then we'll, I guess, depending on how my voice is at the end of this. Okay, we're coming in at 90 knots. We need to land at 79, and we got a crosswind on our way in. Ugh. It's gonna be gross. Gonna be 80 knots as we come in to land. And I gotta remember where my landing gear is because I don't remember where my indicator is. I think maybe on that last one I had a little bit too much flaps. You'd think coming off a non-primary SSD this would load pretty quick, but I'm still convinced that it's because it's got to download stuff. Okay, that's the airport we're going to land on. Give it a go. Does this thing have landing gear? Yes, it does. Okay. You know, I can't actually remember which strip it said we were going to land on. I think it's the left one. Oh, I didn't land on the designated runway. Yeah, okay, we'll try that again. Okay, 22R, not 22L. Whoops. I wondered why that indicator wasn't showing up. Yes, I'm ready to fly. Yeah, seeing where my voice is now, we may save that bush flying challenge until the next stream. That, and we've been at it for a little over an hour now. We're already flying slow enough that this would be stalling out if we didn't have our flaps down. Oh, and just in case you're wondering, yes, I do actually have a flight stick. I'm not doing it all with the mouse. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. My roll was a bit long. My smoothness was not great. But yeah, I think that went pretty good. There we go. Let's see. I don't remember how I did it last time, but I played my outro. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Okay, well, we've been at this for a little over an hour. I had a blast. We're going to be doing this again. And yeah, I hope you join me next time. And I will see you soon. Well, it looks like that's going to do it for us today, guys. I wanted to say thank you for hanging around this long. If you did and you haven't already hit subscribe, please do. Just so you don't miss out on any of the other cool stuff coming on down the road. If you'd like to hang out with us, please hit us up on Discord. Link is in the About section on the channel, or you can go to discord.wonsnot.com, and I will see you guys in the next one.